My name is Shilpa, and I'm going to answer the question how body posture and body orientation is important while appearing for an interview. The term body language includes just about any manner, gesture, or posture that conveys meaning to the observer, especially meaningful in an interview, as an interviewer will be paying as much as attention to non-verbal cues as to what you have to say. Constant or bold gesturing is also to be avoided. What you say during an interview is obviously important, and most candidates spend a lot of time preparing good answers for common interview questions. But what you say in an interview out loud is only part of what the interviewer bases his or her decision on. The way an interviewer perceives your body language can make the difference between receiving a lucrative job offer or filling out yet more job applications. Handshakes. Handshakes aren't a problem until they go wrong. Loose or weak handshake are often associated with lack of interest or enthusiasm. A tight or strong handshake can be a sign of aggression or pushiness. What to do? Apply the same force as the person whose hand you are shaking. Look the other party in the eye, preferably smiling. Don't try to make a strong impression. Don't forget to put some effort in. Eye contact, maintaining eye contact is important but should not be forced. This is important for establishing a connection with the interviewer or interviewers and for showing that you are engaged and interested in what they have to say. What you should do is always maintain eye contact while you are being spoken to. What you should avoid is don't stare, don't look off into the distance while speaking. Don't only make eye contact with the lead interviewer. Openness. Arms are an underrated factor in an interview. What you do with them will largely determine the impression your body language gives off. What you should do is adopt a natural pose, use your hands to communicate. What you should avoid, don't cross your arms, don't allow your body language to close up. Composer. Interviewers will pick up on any nervousness or awkwardness from any body language. So if you are feeling the pressure, try to enforce some composure through the way you are seated. What you should do is sit up with an engaged and alert posture. Keep your hands resting on the table in front of you. Try to convey a sense of calm. What you should avoid, don't move your hands around excessively, don't fidget, don't slouch or strike a relaxed pose. Enthusiasm. Interviewer want to meet someone who is engaged, motivated, and inspired to give a good account of themselves. What they really want is that you want the job. So, what you should do is demonstrate your passion for the role in the way you engage with your interviewers. Be yourself. Stay engaged by occasionally nodding and agreeing with an interviewer saying. What you should avoid is don't put on a show just to make an impression. It will backfire. Facial expressions. Not smiling enough can betray nervousness or a lack of confidence. Frowning is just plain wrong. Your forced smile can usually be spotted a mile away, so just try to enjoy yourself, channeling your nervous energy into positive rather than negative emotions. So, what you should do is smile, maintain a consistent positive facial expression throughout. Allow yourself to adopt a neutral expression when giving a difficult or testing situation. What you should avoid is to frown. Tone of voice. Your tone of voice and how you speaking generally is contained in the verbal part of the 73855 mentioned above. It is the 38% of it is important. What you should avoid is speak with don't let your nervous silence you. And what you should do is speak with confidence. Whatever you do, make sure everyone can hear you. Adopt a neutral, professional tone when talking about the job. And at the last, be mindful of personal space. Individual cultures and even individual have their different interpretation of what constitute an appropriate amount of personal space. While one person might feel at ease speaking only inches from someone's face, another person might need several feet of separation. When facing your interview, be mindful of how close you stand or sit. Try to maintain a distance of about 3 feet. Communicating at a closer range may cause an interview to feel uncomfortable. On the other hand, sitting or standing too far is also impolite. When appropriate, mimic your interviewer's body language cues. Thank you.